Welcome home, brave heroes. I'm Ash, and this is Ashquest. And today we're going to do something a little bit different, something I haven't done in a long time. I don't do it very frequently. This is, I'm going to warn you in advance, the perfect video to cozy up to with a cup of coffee, tea, your choice. Does anybody watch this content like after work when they're cracking open a beer? I never thought to ask. I guess tavern ale is just as valid for certain brave adventurers. Also, I don't know how many of you drink coffee in the warmer weather, the warmer months of the year. I will drink it every morning. I don't care if it's summer or I don't care if it's 100 degrees outside. Give me my air conditioning and give me a hot cup of coffee. Now that that's properly settled and I am caffeinated, welcome home is not just an analogy. I would like for people to believe that this is the home-like environment filled with the nostalgic childhood board games of their youth. We do check out a lot of newer stuff too, of course, but none of the new stuff that I look at is really without the DNA of that which came before. But to kind of extend this home analogy a bit more, sometimes it's nice to know who are your neighbors. Dungeon crawling board game enjoyers touch grass a little bit more than video gamers, I find. And so this analogy works. You go outside, you are going to have neighbors. Who are the neighbors of home? This intro is getting a little bit weird now. It sounded better in my head. Let us look at a fellow creator in the neighborhood, not literally, but definitely figuratively. And I do want to thank the one or two people, I can't remember now, who brought this channel to my attention. I will let you guys take the credit for yourselves. I don't want to point anybody out, but comment down below if that was you. This is a channel that many of you may know already, but I would like for everybody to know about it. It is Nomia's Tiny Adventures, a channel fueled by a passion for storytelling and miniatures. It currently has a very strong focus on HeroQuest. Now, to what context? I think it's best if I show you. I would also like to be clear that I sought permission to share this content and received Nomia's very kind permission. So all of this is here with the intent of sharing it with you. You can always just go to her channel, skip this video entirely and check this out. But this is what Nomia is basically all about.
You are the plot master. You will know what it means when it's needed.
Nice place. A bit too many books for my taste, but it's a good view. Wonder why we are here. You think there is a fight in it?
Fight? Could be. But why invite us to a study if we're just gonna smash things? Seems a bit too refined for that.
Perhaps our mentor has a task that requires more specialized skills. By the way, I am...
That's your cue, remember? You are the plot master. You must decide the wizard name in the comment.
Wizard and Scholar. I suppose we should introduce ourselves if we are to work together.
I am...
Master, a name please.
I prefer to work alone, but sometimes you just need the lies. Don't get in my way.
Name is...
How should we call the muscle, Master?
I like to keep things simple. Fight, eat, and drink. The rest takes care of itself. So what are we waiting for? Didn't Mentor even say what this was about?
Not really. He just said he needed capable individuals, and that he'd explain more later. By the way, I am...
The dwarf is the last for today, Master.
Bit of advice. Don't go smashing things without a good reason. Some of the stuff may be important.
Indeed.
So, I want to break in here. This is one of the oldest videos on the channel, something I probably could have prefaced with. But what you are seeing here is a stop-motion narrative driven by the classic HeroQuest sculpts and board, complete with casting and voice acting. This video is a year old, at least according to YouTube. I know it likes to round down or round up in weird ways. And I'm here to tell you Nomia has used every bit of this time to create and refine a technique, and even shares her technique behind the scenes in a more recent video. But let's take a look at something that is much more recent. We're going to go to the Rusty Broadsword, or the longest night at the Rusty Broadsword.
Midwinter's Eve. 2 nights, 2 worlds, 2 parties of heroes sharing their resting hours beneath 2 different skies.
Naira, you have deserved a pint. And the Rusty Broadsword has the best ale in town.
Oh, this will be on me. I I did get quite a payout today.
Oh, we did need a break after those damn caves.
I just wish Landstander...
I know, Ghnomia. I know. She loved this tavern. She loved this fireplace.
I'm going to stop there for just a second. So there is a story, an ongoing narrative being done here. It'd be difficult to share some of this without some spoilers to that story. My goodness, she even paints the bases. That is such a fantastic way to paint them too. I immediately want to paint all of the bases of my classic hero. I've never been compelled to paint those. Look at the decoration all over this board to achieve this winter effect. Anyways, we're skipping ahead in this video because I want to show you a little bit of the overhead dungeon shots, and it incorporates a lot more of the stop motion as they're traveling and exploring through the dungeon. And we'll try to look at some combat too. Just different aspects of this that I want to show you before we continue moving on, exploring Nomia's tiny adventures.
Broke your nose! Again!
Where is Naira?
Finding trouble. Where else can she be?
You mortals amuse me with your fleeting warmth. Do you truly believe you can escape my icy embrace? The chill you feel, that's just a whisper of what's to come. Soon, the world will be blanketed in an eternal winter, a testament to my power. And you, my dear, will be among the first to witness its true glory.
I'm holding him. Take him down now.
Yes.
No way.
Shadowleaf, go ahead. I have her back.
Oh, the ice is very slippery. Watch out that spot.
You are seeing
All
real
clear.
combat. Real combat.
So,
did you see the skull?
Not even a bit impressed?
By what? Foolishness? No hidden tricks, at least.
You two stop trying to die! I'm going ahead this time. There you go. They would have walked straight in. Better I cover it up.
So, who needs some healing?
I can stay at the back. She is the one always playing with death.
Oh, so many words to say that I am brave and you are a chicken.
Thank you, Alex. Finally.
All good here,
Two skulls
Shadowleaf.
versus two skulls. Monster goes down.
Hurry up then!
Go! I'll just check this rack first.
Ooh, this bench looks interesting. Meh, nothing.
What was that noise? There is a passage over there.
Interesting.
Okay.
Don't see anything interesting. Oh, another of those weird frozen barrels. I feel there is something special about them. Can't open it!
That's it. There is just a tomb.
So I got to stop there because there's a lot of stuff that's happening in the video that I want to talk about. So first of all, yeah, the special overlays on the board itself physically in real time, not the editing, but the actual pieces of what she's used in props to create the snowy, wintry, icy effect is so cool. So awesome. It looks like we've gone from classic doors to newer doors, from classic heroes to newer heroes.
That noise? There is a passage over there.
Interesting.
Ooh, this bench looks interesting. Meh.
Love this scene right here where the card comes up and then it flips over to reveal nothing. So we have the treasure searches in real time. We have skulls in the top right, bottom right, indicating what the enemies and the hero have rolled in combat. And that's so cool. I have to know, did these rolls get made during the filming of the video to determine outcomes of what's happening to the heroes? And then, like, is the writing kind of following that? Are the voices reacting dynamically to those rolls? Is that story being made here? Or is this scripted? Like, the rolls are there to help the story make sense from a gameplay perspective? I don't want to know the answer, actually. I'm just curious, but that is really, really cool feature, a really cool touch to the videos. The editing is top-notch, by the way, and it looks like it has been top-notch almost since the beginning. I love the way things are placed on the board as soon as it enters the hero's line of sight. Oh, there we go. A mix of old and new. We've got a specter. The cloudy effect using cotton and LEDs around the edge of the board. That's so much better than how I do things when I do my gameplay videos for jam entries and the like. But this is the level of quality that I should aspire to achieve, because this is really immersive and really cool. I'm super immersed. It's like I'm watching a Saturday morning cartoon version of the board game being played, and I mean that in the best way. It's just hard not to watch any of it without a smile on my face, or hard to watch any of it without a smile plastered all over my face. You can browse through her videos and kind of check out different quests by their name, like the Prophecy of Talor's prologue is here. The HeroQuest Winter Special, that was the Rusty Broadsword, the longest night of the Rusty Broadsword. Millar's Maze. You have a couple of other types of videos, like Pirate Borg Review and Darklight Memento Mori's Review. But then you've got the Forsaken Tunnels of Sorcel. HeroQuest Classic versus Modern Rules, What Has Changed? Kind of looking, I think, at the totality of her body of work here, which equates to under 20 videos. So she has a very intensive workflow. I do want to check out the behind the scenes video real quick. I'm gonna watch a little bit of this. I don't want to show like too much of this on this channel. You're supposed to go watch that channel.
Hi everyone, I am Nomia, and today I'm gonna show you the steps to create my animated HeroQuest plays. Let's get started. First thing first, before even thinking about shooting, I would check the quest in the book and check how many monsters, which kind of furniture I need. I need to double check that everything is painted. If I need to paint something, back to my desk to paint what I need. Same thing with any other accessories or practical effect that I want to use. For example, for the winter special that by now should be in my channel, you would have seen some fake snow or powder and other accessories that I used, so make sure that I have everything I'm gonna need. Once that is sorted, we are ready to go for the shooting part. And that's the reason why we are here right now. So this is my garden, and we're gonna walk through to my garage, which is where the shooting happens. And that's because this process may take several days, and so I will leave all the setup waiting across days, and I don't want to make a mess in the house. This is still very much a hobby, a part-time hobby. And also because I have 2 cats, and probably they will have lots of fun with the setup if it was just there accessible to them. As you can see, this is not necessarily a gaming table. Well,
accurate. You have to move to a cat-free place. Otherwise, Barbarian will become cat food. I don't make the rules. It is really cool seeing somebody actually be transparent about their behind the scenes.
it is a pool table because, believe it or not, it is much cheaper than a proper gaming table. First thing first, we're talking about HeroQuest. So let's grab the games. I have a copy of the original HeroQuest. This is the base game of the Avalon Hill version. These are leftovers of my actual original Italian copy, the copy that I played back in the days. Unfortunately, there's not much left, but I still use it sometimes as a reference. I also try to keep a copy of the rules and the difference in rules between the various versions of the game, always here near the shooting place. There is a PDF linked in the description below that summarizes the difference in rules, or at least what I understood being the difference. I made in the past a video about it if you want to watch it, but also you can access this document, so if there is something that doesn't quite look right, it's a teamwork, so feel free to chip in. It was particularly useful for the winter special where I had 2 parties playing with different setups. So let's see how setting up a board will look like.
That's how that works.
We are going to use our classic HeroQuest as an example. Let's use our quest board. position it typically this way, and I will then, you would barely see it during videos, but I will put the mentor screen usually here.
For immersion.
I want to feel like I am playing the game.
Yes.
At this point, let me show you how I position the camera.
Okay, again, I don't want to show her entire channel on my channel. I want you to go support her channel, but I did want to point out some of the equipment. And this thing I pointed out earlier because I recognized what it was. There's a mechanized version that I would very much like to have, but I wanted to show you why this thing is really cool. I think you'll agree when she explains it. This little camera dolly.
90% of my videos. So I can change the angle. I will position the phone here as usual, and I will make more smooth movement effect.
Isn't that cool?
This gadget, I can change the angle of the wheels.
Isn't that cool?
Circular movement. And of course, what I try to do are stop motion movement. So you may think you don't necessarily need this long, smooth movement, but I still like to make realistic frames, realistic sequence of frames. So this is still very useful to keep the right direction and keep the camera always aligned
and consistent. That's so cool. She also explains her lighting setup. Wanted to share this little bit at the end of the video. It's something I think none of us really think about.
And a character is dead. Maybe not the hero, I would say. When a monster is dead on the floor, it breaks the immersion to see this white bottom. So I may paint all the bottom of the bases. That's an easy tweak, an easy upgrade. And this is
That's really interesting. What would your painted bottom of the base that is almost never seen look like in order to increase the level of immersion when the monster falls over dead? I know some of you probably just take the monster up off the board, but if it's not too crammed, having the monster kind of fall over on the board is a fun way to show you that's where the monster died. Obviously, you want to keep the square open, rules lawyers, technical rules is written, blah, blah, blah. This is for show. This is for show. But then,
is all for shooting time. Next.
And freeze. Next would be up to you, really. This was already half an hour. I didn't quite realize while I was shooting. Do you want to see what happened in the editing room?
Yes.
Most of it may be just classic editing routine. Some of it is more peculiar of my process. However, I leave it to you. If you just have specific question, I'm supposed to make a full new video about the editing process. I may just answer those questions with little shorts. Just let me know, give me a feedback. Let me know also if you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next quest.
I don't want to get all YouTube-ish, but this video's got 2.6 thousand views and only 808 subscribers for the channel. Come on, guys. Subscribe to the channels you watch. Rescue of Sir Ragnar. I want to see how she handles the alarm in the Rescue of Sir Ragnar. Oh, she's even got a chapter set up called Alarm. Let's go right before that. I want to watch it. That's just going to spoil this part, but watch at your own risk.
There you are.
Big mistake!
What the hell are you? No time to find it out. What? Are you the Ragnar, Midas Blade of the Emperor? Please, tell me you're gonna get me out of here.
We know number 3, and yes, Prince Magnus sent us to rescue you. But we have a big problem in front of us, and you got no blade. So stay behind me.
Can we open it now? What's happening?
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Oh no. Oh, did you see?
We need to get out of here.
Elf lost. Elf lost a body point.
Wait! Did you just leave this treasure?
An alarm.
Oh man. Okay, so whatever happened here with the editing was really impactful. Maybe it was supposed to be different and match the style of this adventure and the intensity that you're supposed to feel when you go through this particular quest and you set off the alarm. But there were some really cool editing tricks there. Long story short, more or less, this is Nomia's Tiny Adventures. And there's a lot more really cool content here. It would be remiss of me not to mention that she does have a host of shorts alongside her regular videos, playlists, an oft underused and underutilized feature of YouTube, I would say. And posts. Did you know that YouTubers create text posts? Have you seen my text posts? Sometimes very important decisions can be driven by the posts that we post, so be on the lookout for posts. I watch YouTube on a television, and a lot of the features are just not present there. I don't see posts on the television. I think I have to actively look for them. They never just kind of come up like they would if I was browsing on my desktop, which I do in the mornings before I get really into my own video recording and editing process. And by the way, I am 1000% interested in seeing her editing process because she has a really cool technique. You do see the videos are some time apart, and that has everything to do with the immense amount of work and process that has to go into each one. It's truly a craft. But it is masterfully done, so I really hope you guys will go swarm this channel, add an awesome HeroQuest content creator to your subscription list, and I will now be done spoiling any more of her work for you. I return to being a humble viewer. I want to extend a thank you to Nomia again for allowing me to show her content on my channel. It is wonderful to find more creators that put this level of commitment and passion into their work, because to do that you really have to love the thing that you're making. You have to love something about it, the process, the subject matter, and that love is very evident here, and that's what is so wonderful to find. I'll see you in the next exciting adventure, Brave Heroes. Well, maybe not the next several, because you are going to be experiencing those in the short term over at Nomia's Tiny Adventures, right? Go visit the neighbors. I'll be finishing up my coffee on the porch, awaiting your return. I just really wanted to drive the analogy home. I don't know how far I needed to take it or if that was necessary, but I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and you will, because now you have discovered a brand new channel. If you already knew about Nomia's, let me know down below, and then I expect an explanation as to why you didn't tell me about it sooner. Until then, Brave Heroes, onward.